In this video, I'm going to go over what I think is happening in tech and if it's worth attempting to continue in this industry or pivoting into something else. It's ironic because this morning I literally watched a video by one of my mentors, Coding Phase, who inspired me to even become a software engineer in the first place. In 2019, I was learning how to code, and every single day I would stop into the Coding Phase YouTube channel and I would watch his videos, and it would really inspire me to continue to go get a job as a software engineer. And to my surprise, I had one of my viewers who streams hop into my chat and tell me, oh, yo, Coding Phase was in my stream last night. That reminded me of this guy. And I said, you know what? Let me go check out his channel. The first thing I saw on Coding Phase's channel was a video about silently trading. And that's when it hit me. Yo, I'm not the only person in this boat, because ironically, that's exactly what I've been doing, right? Since I got laid off, I've been focusing on trading futures. I was able to save up and make a decent amount of money as a software engineer, and I'm searching for a job as a software engineer, but I'm not getting any leads. I've noticed one giant change, one giant difference between now and 2020. And in this video, I'm going to tell you guys what that difference is in a second. But the truth is that I'm just hurt, guys. I spent so much energy, so much time. For the past 6 years, I've worked in a company. I thought I was a top tier engineer. I led a project that's being used by millions of users. I really didn't see myself getting laid off. Getting laid off was a shock, but I thought to myself, you know, I'm a really good engineer, so I should have no problem finding a job. It should be easy. That's what I was thinking, right? I got laid off. I said, you know what? Good riddance. Good riddance. This should be easy. In 2026, the more I realized that it's not going to be as easy as I thought. When big name players like Coding Phase are no longer coding, they're trading stocks, they're trading options, they're trading futures, it's starting to hit me that this is not going to be easy. For the first 2 months of being laid off, I've just been chilling. I've been focusing on trading. I've been focusing on my YouTube channel. I've been focusing on a bunch of different things. It's just this week that I decided to start really locking in, right? After the series of interviews that I did with PayPal, which at least the PayPal interviews don't fall into the big pitfall that I'm about to go into with you guys, right? But a lot of these other companies have changed. And I'm going to tell you right now what changed. What changed is the human interaction has gone down dramatically. When I was applying for jobs back in 2020, all I did was talk to real people. And it was great. You know, you get better at interviewing when you're talking to a real person. But in the big 2026, that's no longer the case. Every single interview other than the PayPal interview that I did has been with AI. Some recruiter contacts you. They say, oh, I work for XYZ company, and here's a link to an assessment. And you click on the link, and it's an AI link. I just finished an assessment for a company. And I told my recruiter, like, yo, I have experience with Objective-C and Swift. He asked me, do you have any experience with Swift UI? I said, not really. He sends me the link. I click on the link, and the whole link is just Swift UI. It's like, yo, here's an application that's written in Swift UI, explain what's going on, and fix the bugs. I'm like, damn, bro. I studied algorithms and data structures for the past month, and I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be a breeze because if it's data structures and algorithms, I got it. But they hit me with the Swift UI, and that made me think to myself, am I supposed to just relearn everything? And how many times do I need to do this? Am I going to relearn everything now and then get a job, and then 3 years from now, 4 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, have to go get another job when everything's changed again? I really do believe that if that had been an interview with a human being, I could have at least explained my thought process. But since it was with AI, there's nothing I can do. It's a dead end. So that's the first problem I have with tech in 2026, that it's too reliant on AI. Everything's automated. There's not enough human to human interaction. Problem number 2 I have is there's too much competition. There's so many people in the same boat as me. I go to LinkedIn, I see a whole bunch of people doing the exact same thing I'm doing, and it's like, okay, this is probably not going to work out. If you're a new college student, that doesn't matter, right? You have no responsibilities. You have nothing. You can just start over from scratch. But if you've been doing this for like years and years and now you got to start over, it's hard. You've just been tossed away like trash. So the tech stack has evolved dramatically since I started until now. And I really, really don't know. I might have to start all over from scratch, learning everything from scratch all over again to be up to date. And who knows how long that will take. And I guess that's the fundamental problem with tech, right? The fundamental problem with tech is that it progresses. And if you stay in one spot, you get left behind. So then that makes you wonder, is it even worth getting back in? Realistically, finances is probably way easier than tech. Once you get the hang of it, and I still haven't fully got the hang of this day trading thing, but once you get the hang of it, it's probably easier than tech. And tech, what? You're making $500, $600, $700 a day? You can do that trading. You can do that easily trading once you get the hang of it. So I'm sitting here thinking to myself, what should I even do? Should I waste my time applying to jobs and relearning whole tech stacks and trying to get familiar with what's new? Or should I just lock in and focus on day trading and my YouTube channel? I guess I'm going to leave you guys with that question, right? If you're going to ask me what changed between now and 2026, that would be my main thing. That there's too much AI reliance and there's too much competition.